Hello, it's that time again there. We're back onto another season of the Hyundai A League. Being out in New Zealand, I'm a Wellington Phoenix supporter, and I really enjoy this league because it's much more suited for my time slots there in the evenings, so I'll be able to do a few watch-alongs there. So make sure you check them out as well too. And there was 12 teams this season because we got a new club starting off with Macarthur Fc. So I thought I'd take a look at the players there, see who they got in their squad, see who really stands out. So we'll go through that as well as my predictions of who's going to finish in all the 12 places and see what the bookies think and see what the recent 5 seasons clubs have finished in and all that jazz there. But feel free to put your own predictions in and give me your own reasons as well too. Will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, Macarthur FC squad, starting off with Adam Fawicci, the goalkeeper, and he's one of the standout players because he spent 10 seasons at Reading in England, and he actually managed to score a goal as a goalkeeper, so make sure you check that goal out because it's not often that goalkeepers score, but in his tenure, he did manage to get on the score sheet once there. We got the likes of Jake Mcgain. He was a defender for Central Coast for 4 seasons. So anyone that's sort of been played for other A-League clubs, I sort of highlighted to point out. Got also like Anthony Golick. Got Bernard. These ones a bit unknown. Bernard spent 7 years at Athletic Bilbao. 181 appearances, just the 6 goals. But Mark Milligan, the midfielder, and he is the captain for this Macarthur FC squad there. It's a big responsibility on his shoulders. He spent quite a long time at Melbourne Victory, 87th appearances, 17 goals, so not too bad there. Go through some of these other people just quickly. Got Alexandra Jovanok, got Ivan Franic, Denis Ginwira, Miloslav Popovic, Louise Puyo, Tommy Orr, Jan Nika Luna, Jan Nika Lunia, Moda Nessa, got Alexandra Susjan, Nicholas Suman, James Meredith, was a defender for Bradford for 5 years, 181 appearances, Michael Woos, Jake Homan, Liam Rose, a midfielder for Central Coast, 71 appearances. So got a few players from Central Coast, which doesn't necessarily give them much hope necessarily because Central Coast, they have been pretty awful in recent years. So what else we got? We got Charles M. Mosawa, midfielder, Matt Derbyshire, a forward. He played for Omea for 113 appearances, 62 goals. So he's the main man to score your goals there. He's from Cyprus, so keep an eye out for Matt Derbyshire. I got Antonius Martis. Got also Marco Sakiati. Was at Athletic Bilbao for 379 appearances and 38 goals on his travels. And Lachlan Rose, a midfielder there. So not too many stand-up players. It's not quite like what was happening with Western Utd because they were a new club themselves last season and they had a number of players that I automatically recognise off the top of my head because they actually came up from my supporting club, the Wellington Phoenix there. So got a couple from the Central Coast Mariners, but we all know how they've been turned out as of late. So, and all that build up there, that is why I'm going to go with Macarthur FC to finish bottom in their first season in the 12th spot. And following along those trajectories, I went for Central Coast Mariners in the 11th place as well too, because past 5 seasons for themselves, they came 11th, they came 10th, 8th and 10th. Past 5 years, absolutely shocking. And yeah, the 10th and 11th was all last place because of the additional clubs that's been into the mix there. So, and according to the bookies odds, you got Macarthur FC coming in 11th place and Central Coast Mariners in 12th. 34-1 if Central Coast Mariners are going to win the season outright. This is without including the playoff system, just the automatic league table standings. So Macarthur Fc 19-1, 11th spot. For 10th place, they're going to go with Western Utd. They have come 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, and 2nd place there. So they did reasonably well. Well, they did really well when they were a newly formed club in the A-League. They managed to go on and win it straight away. But yeah, after that sort of honeymoon period there, they sort of slowly decided to drop off there. And it's interesting to see them go 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th in the past 4 seasons. So keep that up, and then they come in 10th place. Next up, I've gone for Newcastle Jets to come in 9th. Previously, they came 8th, 7th. Somehow they managed to get a 2nd of 3 seasons ago, 10th and 8th. So that was just an oddball one in the midst. Sort of just going based on the past few seasons there. It didn't seem like too many clubs signed too many important players there this year. So you always expect that to be pretty similar this time around. But feel free to let me know. I might be completely wrong. And there's always more information out there that I'm not able to get in my own hands myself. In 8th place, I went for Adelaide United. They previously came in 7th, 4th, 5th, 9th, and 1st in the league table. They 4th, according to the bookies, 10-1 odds. So decent opportunity, potentially outside pick. But I've gone for them to flop a bit and not even make the playoffs there for the season. Next up, we got Western United. I've gone for them to finish in 7th. They had their first season last time round, coming in 5th. But, you know, I don't think they managed to score too many goals in the midst there, so they might just drop down a bit and just miss out on the playoffs there this time round. The bookies actually have them in 3rd, $8.50 to go on and win the regular season. So that is a bit ambitious, but yeah, you never know, do you? Next up is Brisbane Roar. I've gone for them to finish in 6th. They just to sneak through. And then from there, it's just a few games. And potentially you could just win the playoff final match there. But they won't win the regular season, according to me. The bookies have them in 8th, 15-1 odds if they're going to go on and win top place. But 6th place for me. 5th place, they're going for Melbourne Victory. Previous seasons, 10th last time around. Before that, 3rd, 4th, 2nd and 6th. So last season was just a bit of a shocker. So you would expect them to bounce back strong here. The bookies have them in 9th though, 15-1 odds. So just have to wait and see on that one there. Next up, I've gone for Perth Glory to come in 4th. The bookies have them in 6th place there, 10-1 odds, but joint with Newcastle and Adelaide. Previous seasons, they managed 6th place last time round. Then they were the Premier champions first a couple of seasons back. Before that, 8th, 5th, and 5th place. In 3rd place, they've gone for Melbourne City. So they are 2nd favourites, 5-1 odds to go on and win the regular season. They came 2nd last time around. Before that, 5th, 2nd, 4th, and 4th. So you would think they will finish this season strong once again there. 2nd spot, I'm going to go for Wellington FC. And yeah, they are the team to beat. They are the favourites. 4-1 odds to win the regular outright season. They did so last time around. They also managed to get a 2nd, 1st, 1st. So 3 of the past 4 seasons managed to finish in top spot. And 5 seasons ago, coming in 7th. So that's when they sort of came to the front top core. But I'm slightly biased here, gone for Wellington Phoenix to finish in 1st place for the regular season here, just like I did last time round. But we actually did really, really well last time, coming in 3rd place, the highest ever finish in the Hyundai A League. Just a shame about the playoff matches didn't really materialise into much at all. Before that, we became 6th, 9th, 7th and 9th. So, you know, hopefully we do really well once again, but we are definitely up against it. Going to be spending most, or if not all of the season in Australia because of the COVID travelling restrictions. We're the only New Zealand club, so it doesn't make any sense for them to come over here, quarantine for 2 weeks, and then go away again. So we'll just have to play our matches over there. And also, there's another situation with the Sydney cluster growing. So they just had to quickly rearrange some of these matches upcoming from tomorrow onwards. So we were going to see Macarthur FC in action straight away, but they've been pushed back to play someone else there. So let's go quickly have a look at these upcoming games there. I'll be doing match prediction video as well too, so make sure you check that video out. But we got Western United taking on Adelaide United as the first game to kick off the season. We got Brisbane Roar taking on Melbourne City. This was going to be a matchday number 6 game. Got Western Sydney taking on Macarthur. Central Coast Mariners taking on Newcastle Jets. Wellington Phoenix taking on Sydney. And so on is matchday number 2's game. So we only got 4 games in action to kick off the season instead of what was going to be 6 games. As Sydney teams are going to play Sydney teams and everyone else is going to play against each other. And then eventually, hopefully, it's able to resolve itself. And also, some other notes there about the Wellington Phoenix. I've got some of the transfer players to go through. So Tomola Hemid is an Israeli, part of the Israel national sides. 37 appearances, 17 goals. So he is going to be a key striker for us. So watch out for him. Also, we got Mr. Milantovic, a Brisbane Roar youth player. Only a 20-year-old, has managed to score 21 goals in the 40 appearances there. So he's an up-and-coming star. We've got Matthew Whittington is back since 2018. We also got Clayton Lewis, an attacking midfielder coming from Auckland City. 42 appearances, 11 goals for himself there. So those are some of the up-and-coming stars for my Wellington Phoenix side there, as we are going to win this season's A-League, so stay tuned for that. Feel free to get involved. Let me know why you think I've got all this predictions correct, or I've absolutely bottled it once again. And yeah, hopefully you come on and join me for some of these live streams up and coming. It should be pretty exciting as we get underway once again. Cheers.